This mother claimed that she was manipulated by Facebook and Wi-Fi with children. So have you ever heard of Tiffanie Lucas? This is 9-year-old Jaden and 6-year-old Maurice. As you can see, they are absolutely beautiful children. Tiffanie was their mother, and as far as social media shows, she was a very active mother and she loved her boys very much. She took a lot of pictures with them and she would share her life on Facebook, and everything seemed completely normal. In fact, a friend who had just gone trick-or-treating with them back on Halloween in 2023 said everything seemed fine and she seemed like a wonderful and loving mother. But this same friend would also say that she noticed that Tiffanie would flip a switch really fast. Like she had a really bad temper, and it didn't take a lot for that temper to be set off. In 2018, Tiffanie tried to start her own convenience store business, but not long after she was arrested for drug charges. But after taking care of those charges, Tiffanie did not have any other convictions, but her family would later come out and say that she had frequently called CPS and nothing had ever been done. On November 8th, 2023, Tiffany's neighbor came home and saw Tiffanie running out of her apartment, where she collapsed on the front porch. She told this neighbor that her children were dying, so the neighbor ran up to her apartment and found both of her boys. They had been shot. There was also a gun laying on the bed. When police arrived, Jaden and Maurice were still alive, so they were rushed to the hospital and immediately underwent surgery. Unfortunately, both boys did not survive.
Stunned, now looking for the answers to an unthinkable crime. Police say 2 young boys were killed by their own mother. Tiffanie Lucas was arraigned in court this morning, charged with 2 counts of murder, and she will be staying behind bars on $2 million bond. Our Connor Stephan and photojournalist Eddie Hill take us to Bullitt County.
Just past the Jefferson-Bullitt County line.
You don't expect this, no matter where you live.
A community is grappling with the tough loss of 2 young lives. From neighbors who knew them,
Just put yourself in these people's place and think, well, it can happen to anyone. And
to officers who tried to rescue them.
I'll give you the cliche answer first. It's part of the job, but it's the part that you dread. The part that you hope that you go your entire career and never see.
Officers arrived at this home on Bentwood Drive around 11 Wednesday morning, where they rushed 2 young boys just 6 and 9 years old to the hospital.
They were alive and remained so until they got to the hospital.
Police believe this woman, 32-year-old Tiffanie Lucas, shot and killed her 2 sons. She's charged with 2 counts of murder. At this time, the Bullitt County Sheriff's Office is not sharing any information on the moments leading up to the shooting or what Lucas's motive may have been. Right now, she remains in custody at the Bullitt County Detention Center.
Tiffanie was taken in for questioning, and that's when she told police that she had been manipulated by Wi-Fi and Facebook to do this, because she would never have done this without being manipulated otherwise. Tiffanie would appear in court the next day, and she had almost seemed bored, as if she was bored of being there, even though she was on trial for the of her 2 beautiful little boys. The judge will then set her bond at $2 million, and that's where she's going to sit. However, Tiffanie would then go on to say that she accidentally killed and that she would never actually intend to do this. Now, since this case is still somewhat new, it hasn't gone to trial as yet, but it will be very interesting to see how it all ends up turning out.